Dear Lord, thank you so much for the meal that we are about to receive. God bless your strongest soldier, Taylor Swift, and I wish an extremely terrible day of destruction and general irritation for Scooter Braun and Scott Borchetta. Amen. Now that we've said our prayers, Swifties, the day is finally here. It is time to listen to Midnights and react to it for the very first time. If you don't know me, my name is Zach. I'm the Swiftologist. I'm a veteran Swiftie, 10 plus years of hanging around. I like to examine Taylor Swift through an analytical and critical lens, and if you are looking for a Yas Queen, everything's gonna be amazing video, this is probably not it. I tend to have my little quibbles and ideas all coming from a place of love, because I love Taylor Swift. She's one of my favorite artists, and I think that she has the capacity to do amazing things, which is hopefully what we're going to be seeing today. If you are new to my channel, you might want to go and watch my Midnights predictions videos. I've done a couple and you can see how they match up with my actual reaction that I'm having right now. And you also might want to check out The Evolution of a Snake, which is my Taylor Swift podcast, where we deep dive through every single year of her career and review her albums in depth. And I do this with another veteran Swiftie fan who has literally been around since the debut era. And our Midnightsology episode is going to be coming out this weekend. So you better go follow, listen. You can find me on Instagram. Speaking of finding me places, I was suspended and deplatformed from Twitter because the Miley Cyrus fans got mad because I said I thought Selena Gomez was a more successful artist, and I'm gonna stand by that. So because they deplatformed me, I had to make a new Twitter. It's Je suis Zachary. I will link it down below. You can go and follow it if you want. It's private because I don't want to get reported and mass suspended again. So, you know, you have to pass the vibe check to get in. If you want, you can try, and let's see how it goes. But anyway, I am so beyond excited for Midnights. I have been fastidiously avoiding any leaks or any kind of information and spoilers that could ruin my experience of listening to it for the very first time. This is a very sacred experience for me. Now, in the past, this is going to be the first Taylor Swift album where I haven't listened to a leak since Speak Now. I listened to Red before it came out in 1989, Lover, Reputation. I even went to the secret session for Reputation and I still listened to the leak. Like, it's bad. So this took a lot of self-control because this album, you know, made its way onto the internet 2 or 3 days ago and I had to go ghost. I think Twitter suspended me as a gift from God so that I wouldn't encounter any leaks or be tempted to ruin my surprise and this beautiful, wonderful day that I've been looking forward to for so long. So I'm very excited to get into it. I have no idea really what to expect. I did watch the trailer of the visual album and like it's so much to process. I can't possibly get into it and break it down right now, but I will say there are some harrowing visuals in that. Taylor smashing up the koi guitar while she's playing it gracefully. Meeting herself in the mirror. There's a lot to dig into there, and we are going to get into it because I will be posting reaction videos for pretty much everything that has to do with Midnight. So make sure to subscribe and stay tuned so that you keep in touch with what's going on. I am so beyond bamboozled and like not ready to hear this. Like, I'm scared. So I've been trying to avoid spoilers, but people have been like saying things to me in DMs. Someone told me that I was gonna hate it and that it was like Lover, and that is not a good news for me. But also someone said that I was gonna love everything about it and they think that it's gonna be a serve. Obviously, I am most excited to hear Snow on the Beach, the collaboration with Lana Del Rey, my other queen. I have a list of the songs that I made. I ranked them before I heard them. I have a God tier, I have a mid tier, and I have a bottom tier. So in the God tier, we have from 1 to 5. Number 1, Midnight Rain. Number 2, Snow on the Beach. Number 3, Vigilante Shit. Number 4, Anti-Hero. Number 5, You're on Your Own, Kid. Then we go into the mid tier where we have number 6, Karma. 7, Bejeweled. 8, Maroon. 9, Labyrinth. And then we have the bottom tier, which is number 10, Lavender Haze. 11, Sweet Nothing. 12, Mastermind. 13, Question. And 14, Hits Different, just because I have no idea how to rank that. So let's go through this album. I feel like absolutely shaken to my core to be saying that. Let's go through and see if it all matches up to what I think it's gonna be. I'm gonna listen with headphones because I really want to like try and catch as much as I possibly can, and I will not be looking at the lyrics while I'm listening to it. So if I miss a couple of things, trust and believe by the time this is edited and uploaded, I will have clarified that for myself. So you do not need to leave corrections for me in the comments below. So we're gonna start with Lavender Haze, which is the opening track and the beginning of my bottom tier. I said that I thought Lavender Haze was gonna have kind of like a Lover vibe sonically, like a smootsy, schmaltzy, doo-wop vibe. This is the intro to the album, so I'm like really expecting quite a lot from it. It needs to make a statement, right? Like it has to be in line with what I have envisioned for this, which is nothing because I have no idea what to expect. Okay, I'm stalling. I'm gonna play Lavender Haze right now. I'm sorry, what? Oh my god. Oh my god, this is really too much for me. Stop, I'm not ready, I'm not ready. falsetto. Gag. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, talking about engagement rumors? Okay, what the hell? Ooh, okay, so she's calling Joe a slut, maybe? What is this? I wanted bangers and I'm getting bangers. Okay. Something happened to me. I was attacked. Oh my god, Maroon is playing. Get away from me. I went through an experience there. Okay, I'm a person in the world and something happened to me. Stop playing Maroon. Okay, I feel as though I have no fucking idea or context or clue. I was just so shaken by the sonic landscape of that song that I did not take in the content of it at all. I mean, I wanted a pivot away from Folklore Evermore, beautiful sleepiness, and I just got woken the fuck up, okay? I just got meth injected into the back of my brain. I feel like that was definitely not bottom tier to me, okay? I don't know if it's gonna be my favorite song, but it was not bottom tier. I will say the Lavender Haze thing didn't really click with me as a metaphor, but maybe I just need to spend some more time with it. I also don't really see how this relates to the concept of confessions in the middle of the night, either in a pained sense, like a nightmare or a sweet dream. That just kind of feels to me like a vibe check, and I'm okay with that for the opening statement of the album. I want to take a look at the lyrics very quickly and just, double confirm what I was just shot with in the face. Me at midnight, staring at the ceiling with you, don't ever say too much. You don't really read into my melancholia. See, that's a key feature that Joe has to elaborate or experience when he's dating Taylor. I mean, we see this in Peace on Folklore. She has her turbulent moments, her violent mood swings, or actually melancholy is kind of like a subdued, constant background, low pressure depression. And I feel like she definitely would experience a sense of inertia or futility at being able to control the narratives that are written about her in the press. And I can kind of see this coming later on in the song. She doesn't give a shit what people want to say. Okay, so she's talking about the pressure to get engaged or get married and have children, which is definitely something that is constantly a topic of conversation with her because she's been in this relationship for so long. I wonder who exactly is forcing this upon her, because I see people ask if she's engaged all the time, but I wouldn't necessarily say that there were 1950s expectations being placed upon her, but it definitely sounds good. It definitely sounds good. Also, she again is kind of talking here about the delicate theme that you must like me for me. I just want to stay in the Lavender Haze. I find it dizzying. They're bringing up my history, but you aren't even listening. Slay. Joe Alwyn somehow has maintained being a normal person even through all of this, which probably means that he's not a normal person, but you know what? I am just absolutely living for that. Get it off your chest, get it off my desk, talking, go viral. I just need this love spiral. Okay, we're being a little vague, we're being a little abstract here, but I'm starting to think that that is the vibe of the album. She's presented it as a little bit more autobiographical and confessional, but I'm thinking it's more conceptual. We're playing with ideas, not specifics here. It's themes of her life. So the Lavender Haze, I can absolutely see that love is her constant, it guides her through. She wants to stay in it, she gets mad when people try to threaten it. Okay, so where would I put it? God tier or middle tier? I would say top middle tier, towards the top of the middle tier, because I'm absolutely shaken to my core. I have so many words, and yet words fail me. Words mean nothing. Nothing can describe what just happened to me. I guess I'm just gonna have to keep getting punched in the face. Up next is Maroon, and Maroon was number 8 on my ranking. I put it in the mid tier. My prediction was that this was going to be a introspective, reflective song. A lot of people thought it would be about the feeling of being marooned. I think it could be about marooning someone else, leaving someone else, or stranding someone else in their moment, in their own melancholy. Or the other theory that I kind of thought about was maybe it was about the night that she lost Album of the Year for Red, and that bright, intense emotion became something very dull, this pain, maybe that throbbing melancholy that kept with her and stays with her from Peace to Lavender Haze. I don't know, girl. I guess I'm just gonna have to listen to it, and I'm stalling, because every moment is a battle for my life. Okay, we are going to play Maroon now. Did that song lead into this one, production-wise? Is she hanging out with broke bitches? Because that doesn't strike me as in character. Yup. Scarlett, it was, okay, I can't understand what she's saying. My brain has literally just stopped processing. Like, I didn't take any of that in. Oh my god. Hollow-eyed in the hallway. No shoes, girl, what were you doing? Oh, the rust that grew between telephones! Fuck! Oh my god, it's almost over. I wish there was one more chorus here. Like, this could really do with another, like a Death by a Thousand Cuts, Cruel Summer outro. I literally have no idea what's happening to me. Like, this is, at first, when I first heard this song, I wasn't really feeling it. I wasn't really feeling the vibe, the low growl, the monotone. But when that chorus kicked in, it spoke to the most feral part of me, the part of me that gets suspended by Miley Cyrus stans on Twitter. That part of me was activated. My fight or flight response. What the hell is this song about? I need to look at the lyrics. Okay, I'm thinking, I want to say it's about Tom Hiddleston, but what is this barefoot dancing? Where is that coming from? Was she barefoot at the Met Gala? Like, I don't think so. She was wearing those big clunky ass boots. Shoes, looked up at the sky, and it was the burgundy on my t-shirt when you splashed your wine into me. Okay, I'm thinking of that Candid in New York City where she's walking the streets in that burgundy shirt during Bleachella. Anyone? Anyone with me on that? The lips I used to call home, the rust that grew between the telephones. Okay, that is really a standout lyric for me so far. The mark they saw on my collarbone. So this was when she was going through her hoe phase. This is really giving me a Bleachella vibe. You were standing hollow-eyed in the hallway, also beautiful. She's being deliberately obscure here, but I'm really getting heavy Tom Hiddleston energy here. I'm really, really feeling that. That is what I'm thinking that this is about. The vibe of this song is very like dastardly, and it feels very like high drama and high excess. I mean, again, something happened to me when I heard that song. Like, the lyrics left me, and the spirit of maroon possessed me. Now, where would I put it? I'm also gonna put it in mid, but top mid. I'm gonna put this before Lavender Haze. So like, maroon is here, Lavender Haze is here, the God tier is here, everything else is down here, okay? I'm gonna have to listen to these songs again. I will be doing a follow-up, like a review of Midnights where I dig into it and go a little bit deeper. Stay tuned for that. This is just me having an absolute mental breakdown for however long this is gonna take me. Next is Anti-Hero, and this seems to be the lead single. I did see some tweets about snippets of Anti-Hero. Like, I didn't actually hear them, but I saw people kind of losing their minds over it. And this is the one where she's writing about her relationship to fame and her relationship in the public eye. So far, the mood for Midnights is angry. It's pissed off. It's kind of it's skirting the bottom, the hollow of an experience. And that's interesting to me because Taylor is usually wont to like either reframe things as things are okay now, or this is a snapshot of a time when I felt really, really bad and the next song is like a transitional moment. These are all like, I see what she means about Midnights. It's got that nothing new vibe, like songs that seem as though or feel as though we shouldn't be listening to them. They're like private thoughts and they're not positive. So Anti-Hero, as we know, is going to be a further spiral. She talked about how this is about her relationship with the public eye. This is something I've been curious about for so long and that she has not commented on. So I'm really hyped to hear this. The music video is coming out later today. I will be reacting to that, obviously. Let's just get straight into it. I'm so excited, but also very scared. So true, Queen. Oh my gosh. Oh my god! I'm the problem! Ah! I'm shaking. Oh my god, it must be exhausting always rooting for the anti-hero. Bitch, you are my hero. You're my main character. Even when you're being a crazy bitch, that's why I love you. I'm a monster on the hill, a sexy baby. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. I say this stuff about her all the time. Oh my god, I can't. I really can't. This is so much. Oh fuck, I'm obsessed. Fuck. Oh my god. I love this song. Woo. Okay. Oh. What, girl? Oh my god. Ah, that's the last Great American Dynasty moment. Oh my god. Oh my god. Instant fucking classic. You heard it here first. It's me, I'm the problem. Me when I get suspended from Twitter because of the Miley Cyrus stand. Fuck! Oh no! I stare at the sun but not in the mirror. Bitch! I have goosebumps. all over my body. Can you see this? My legs, I am, what am I? I'm the anti-hero. Bitch, I'm the anti-hero. What the fuck? What in the world? She addressed so many things in this song that I have thought about her and discussed constantly on my channel. But you know what image I loved in that song straight off the bat? I have not looked at the lyrics yet, but that image of her being this hulking monster invading cities. That's literally, when Taylor moved to New York, there was such a big pushback against her coming there because they were like, oh, you're just gonna come here and become the main character and make it by yourself again. And that is literally what happened. And I feel like that must be such a drag when she, like, theoretically, you and I can uproot and move to a city tomorrow. She can't go anywhere without, you know, the weight of her reputation, the security detail causing a fuss. She kind of destroys places wherever she goes. I mean, the fact that she's talking about her depression and ghosting people, this is a watershed moment in the Taylor Swift discography, in the Taylor Swift legacy. She's really being in conversation with herself here in a way that she hasn't been before. The Taylor Swift of the 1989 era, who was so obsessed with being seen as a good girl and as someone who only ever had good intentions, but also was very powerful and to be feared, would never admit that her altruism was just covert narcissism. That's where the fucking girl boss shit comes from. That's where all of her charitable attempts at PR occasionally come from. I mean, this is shocking candor, and it is exactly what I wanted from Midnights. I am, is it? I had anti-hero at number 3, the very bottom of the God tier. It's going straight to number 1. Bitch, straight to number 1. 3 songs in, and I am absolutely bereft. Like, this music video is going to be a serve. You got tired of my scheming for the last time. You see, she can't fucking help herself. She can't. She's a schemer. She's vengeful. She's a little bit narcissistic. These are all parts of her, and I love those parts of her because they make her a complex, interesting main character that you want to root for, but sometimes despise. The fucking anti-hero bit. Up next is the song that I have the highest expectations for, which means it's either going to please me to a degree that I've never felt pleasure before, or it's going to ruin my life. So this is the problem. This is Snow on the Beach featuring Lana Del Rey, and she said that this was about love or like finding a rare love, something like that. I thought that it was something completely different. It's definitely got to be something that's like unusual. God, I need you right now in my body. Okay, here I go. Automatically, not. I don't like it. Sounds like paper rings, sounds like Christmas. God. Weird but fucking beautiful. Okay, yeah. Where's Lana? I can't. Oh my god. Lana! Oh. If she doesn't give Lana a verse, I'm gonna smack the shit out of this bitch. I hear Lana. Can I get her to come in? Reveal yourself, honeymoon wench. Okay, where is Lana Del Rey? She does her with backing vocals only. Lana? Taylor, I think she's scared that Lana would outdo her. Lana would eat her up, to be fair. Maybe this is a charity decision. I was lied to. I was conned, I was deceived, I was robbed. I was robbed of something that I didn't even know that I needed. I don't understand why you would say featuring Lana Del Rey when you're not gonna let her Lana Del Slay on your track. Is it because, Taylor, you are afraid of being eaten the fuck up? Is that what it is? Because Lana can sing, okay? She could have had like a white dress vocal moment here, and Taylor said, I'm scared. I'm scared, and that's fine. I respect that decision because, you know, I don't wanna be eaten up on my album, but don't sell it like that. Fuck my life, I'm so annoyed. Maybe Lana didn't want to sing on it. Like, I don't even know what her songwriting contribution is here. It didn't sound particularly Lana-esque. I mean, there was that one moment in the bridge where I was like, that's a Lana Turner phrase. That's a Men in Music Business Conference moment. But like, I feel robbed, and it's certainly not going to be number 2 in my God tier. Now, if I try to remove my extreme vicious anger at the fact that Lana is an apparition on this track, I can maybe concede that it would be in my top 5 because the song fucking slapped. Okay, it was great, I loved it, but I don't like false advertising, you know? Like, I need to get in touch with the Better Business Bureau and say that I was sold a false bill of goods. This is not what I thought it was going to be. At least maybe this was like God watching out for me in a way. He wanted to make sure that I wasn't gonna have a complete mental breakdown, because in the beginning, when I heard Lana's vocals first come in, and I was waiting for her to take that second verse, I was about to cry. Once Taylor started singing on that second verse, I knew that Lana had been excised from the record. Okay, let me read the lyric. I'm unglued thanks to you. I love that. I love the sound of it. I'm unglued. I'm also feeling unglued currently. The scene feels like what I once saw on a screen. I searched Aurora Borealis green. That's definitely a Lana lyric. Lana was looking at the default screensaver that pops up on your Mac when it falls to sleep. She was like, Aurora Borealis green, that should go in a song. It's good. I'm gonna put it at the top of the mid-tier, actually, because when I read the lyrics, there are some compelling moments in there. It certainly doesn't have the stark specificity that animates both Taylor and Lana's work. Again, I felt as though a merging of those two worlds was not going to be what I thought it was going to be. As in, like, I knew it was not going to be a serve. That's what I'm trying to say. I said it in my predictions video, that it would be very hard for them to meet somewhere in the middle. Lana is really all about the craft. Taylor is about the craft, but she's really about the hook and the melody and the theme. Lana is about the story. And I feel like there's a little bit of each of those elements in this song, but it doesn't swing in one direction. It's like, give me a Taylor Swift song with Lana Del Rey singing on it, or give me a Lana Del Rey song with Taylor Swift singing on it. What is this midpoint? I do like it though. I don't want to get taken out of context. I like the song. I'm just bamboozled, okay? And it's my channel where I'm allowed to be bamboozled if I feel so inclined. So maybe it was trying to prepare me for You're On Your Own Kid, which is track 5. Historically, if you're new to the Taylor Swift universe, I mean, track 5 is the devastating and emotional point in the record, usually something about like a very intense breakup, but she's been kind of hit and miss with it throughout time. It's not as solid of a thing as we think it to be. So I wonder if it is kept up here. Now, my prediction for this was that You're On Your Own Kid was gonna be either about that moment where she moved out of her home in Nashville and into her apartment by herself, Never Grow Up, part 2, if you will, or it was gonna be about having to find her way in the industry without Stop or Shut Up. Those are my two theories, and let's listen and see. Okay, it's a banger. I didn't choose this town, I dream of getting out. This is giving me debut era. Young Taylor. I'm getting young, youthful debut energy from this. Stay Beautiful, maybe? Okay. Ooh. Ooh, okay, yeah, this is giving me coming of age love story. Perks of Being a Wallflower vibe. Yes! Oh my god, I was right! I was right. I'm a genius. It is. I love this. This is making me emotional. Did you host party? Starve My Body. Oh. Oh my god. Stop. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, it's so true. Oh, Taylor, this is like a hug from your older sister. The thing that I was most excited for about this record was getting to traverse the historical record and go back with a new sense of wisdom to the old scenarios that once animated Taylor Swift's life. Because, you know, I've been a fan for a long time. I've been around, I've witnessed the progression, I have progressed myself throughout time, and I just think that that was lovely. It was really beautiful. It was a tribute. I completely understand why it's a track 5. Now, a lot of people think that track 5s have to sound a certain way, have to have that all too well production, but I just don't think that's true, because if you really listen to All You Had to Do Was Stay from 1989, that song is fucking heartbreaking. And that is kind of the animating heartbeat of the album. It's like, if you wanted me, you would have chosen me, and you didn't, so I chose myself. And this is giving me the heartbeat of the album too. It's like, you're gonna face all these challenges, you've had all these problems, but you've always had yourself. You've always been on your own, and you've always like gotten your way out of things that you needed to get your way out of. This is like what Long Story Short wants to be. This is more, it's more euphoric as well. It has that Perks of Being a Wallflower, that scene where Emma Watson and Logan Lerman are on the truck and saying, I feel infinite. That is this vibe. I love that. Does it go into God tier? I think it maybe goes to the bottom of God tier, because I'm not sure what replay value this is gonna have for me, but that was really, it was lovely. I really enjoyed that. So Midnight Rain is the final concluding piece to side A, or this first chapter of Midnight. And because we've gone from like the beginning, the more contemporary moments with Lavender Haze, Maroon, and Anti-Hero, that seems all very current, like Reputation onwards. You're on Your Own Kid is a journey way back when, 2006, when she was a honky-tonk, fake country girl, stomping her boots and playing in parking lots. That was the vibe. So Midnight Rain, to me, why I'm so excited for it is because it's hallmark, classic Taylor imagery. Everyone says it's corny. I love Taylor being corny because that's who she is deep down. And I think I want this to be a sequel to Fearless. This is supposed to be my #1 from the record. So like, I'm excited to hear it. I wonder how it's gonna be. It's short, which leads me to think that it's gonna be a bop. And everything is a bop so far. I'm having so much fun. This is the best day of my life. Okay, Midnight Rain, here we go.
He wanted it comfortable, I wanted that pain. He wanted a bride, I was making my own.
Where am I?
Chasing that fame. He stayed the
What? This is carrying on that Perks of Being a Wallflower, euphoric, anthemic stadium vibe.
My town was a wasteland.
Oh my god.
Full of cages, full of fences, pageant queens and big pretenders.
This is, oh, it's kind of giving Miss Americana. I don't want that.
comfortable, I wanted that pain.
Oh.
He wanted a bride, I was making my own.
He wanted a bride, I was making my own name, chasing that name. He stayed the same, Taylor Lautner! Oh my god.
He was sunshine, I was midnight rain.
I don't know.
He wanted it comfortable, I wanted
Oh my
that
god.
pain.
Oh my god.
He wanted a bride.
Oh my god. Alright, okay. Okay, Midnight Rain. Is it #1? It's up there. It's Anti-Hero and Midnight Rain are currently in the God tier. Nothing else has quite made it in there. I have a feeling Maroon might sneak in there at some point. Snow on the Beach, I'm mad at her, she's in timeout. But Midnight Rain, girl, again, okay, so this is why I think that this song is about Taylor Lautner or about someone from that period of her life. Why do I think that? Because she says she was making her name during 1989 when she was dating Calvin or like Tom or whatever. She was very well established, and Harry doesn't really fit into that because he was a dumb boy and Taylor, again, was already making her name, and he was like also trying to make a name. This to me sounds like someone who had like reached a level of success they were comfortable with and didn't want to continue to grow in that way anymore, whereas Taylor, and was ready to settle down and have kids and stuff, and Taylor was like, bitch, no, I'm going all the way to the top. And it was about someone really pure, someone really that like didn't hurt her, that she hurt actually. He was sunshine. I don't think she'd be fucking describing Calvin Harris as sunshine. Do you think that? I don't think so. I think this is about Taylor Lautner. It's giving back to December energy. I am loving these little invisible strings that I'm pulling at here. I am so happy. Okay, yeah, that's going directly into God tier for sure. I think Anti-Hero is #1 and Midnight Rain is #2. That's my current vibe. I am very, very interested to hear the next song, Question, because when I saw this title, something about it, I was like, this is stupid. I was like, this is a dumb song. I knew nothing about it, and instantly I was like, this is my least favorite song on the album. So it is in the bottom of the bottom tier. Like, I have it in trash position. I have it in my daylight position, in my New Year's Day position, like the flop. Okay, here is Question. Ah, I remember. Okay, Out of the Woods. Harry Styles? I don't remember who I was before you painted all my night.
Can I ask you a question?
Oh my god, can you?
Did you ever have someone kiss you in a crowded room?
Oh my god.
Do you wish you could still touch her? It's just a question.
Oh my god.
Can I ask you a question?
Okay. Okay, it's a bop. This is giving 1989, sorry.
Do you wish you'd put up more of a fight?
I'm sure they all do, girl. Okay, I was wrong. I was wrong. It is not a bottom tier song, but something's telling me it's not a God tier either. I'm a sucker for a beat drop, so when she says, can I ask you a question, and that beat comes in, I love it. It's really giving I wish you would, all you had to do was stay energy, and I do think that Harry Styles is her long lost love. It's like the missed train, the missed connection, the ships in the night passing, because she never really had anything bad to say about him, just that he was like not mature enough to handle the situation. And you know, this reminds me thematically of The One from Folklore, which is really giving me Harry Styles energy too. So I don't want to have any arguments about this. That's how I feel. That's my opinion. Up next is, shall we see, Vigilante shit. Okay, very, very curious about this song. This is, I think it's gonna be a banger. I think it's gonna go hard. It's short as well, so, you know, like Midnight Rain, I think it's gonna give us a tight 2.5 minutes of fucking shit up. I think this is gonna be about her tearing things down, maybe in a larger macro sense.
Draw the cat eyes sharp enough to kill a man.
Yes, Mom?
Sometimes
are
I wonder
over.
which one will be your last lie.
Great night in Nashville, and your last. Dressing for revenge, fuck, yes
I
she
don't
is.
start shit, but I can tell you how it ends.
Oh my god, what? Reputation, come on.
She needed cold hard proof, so I gave her some.
No, no, no.
She had the envelope. Where you think she got it from?
I don't know.
Picture me
Maybe
thick
I'm
as
wrong.
thieves with your ex-wife.
Picture me, thick as thieves with the ex-wives. Yale, Scooter Braun, fuck, mad woman. What is karma going to be like if this is like this?
Well, he was doing lines.
Oh, he was doing lines?
Someone told us
Okay.
white-collar crimes to
What?
the FBI.
Huh?
And I don't dress for villains.
Holy shit. This is about Scooter Braun. Someone told the FBI, was it you, girl? We need to send him to the Mars colony, like far away from here. That was the shot heard around the world. That was a moment in time that will change everything that happens afterwards. There was before Vigilante shit and there was after Vigilante shit. I'm now living in the after, and Scooter Braun, your days are fucking numbered. Like that's, your reputation has never been worse and nobody likes you for you. So that's all that I wanna say. I totally am gagged by her just admitting that she's villainous. She has a tendency. She has an Yzma mode that she can engage. She likes to cook up potions and make schemes and do things, except you know what's the difference between her and Yzma? She executes the plans. Like, goodbye. I think that did she have a part in this person getting the FBI called on them? Perhaps. We're gonna need to fact check that though. Also, it could be about someone else. It could be about a business associate that was not Scooter Braun, but like, I don't see that being realistic. Can someone let me know if he's been like in some legal troubles or what's been going on? This was, I mean, I knew it was gonna be about fucking shit up, but that's like a different kind of fucking shit up that I was like not expecting. So where would I put that in terms of like ranking wise? I had it in God tier. Now, to me, this song is kind of like an interlude. It's not a song that I know I'm gonna come back and listen to. Like, I heard it, I was gagged, I love the tea, closure. Does it have replay value? This is a question I'm asking myself throughout this album, and I'm sure it will, especially when the film element and component comes into it. I can tell this is an extremely visual album, and this song is not gonna be in my God tier, that's for sure. It's mid tier. I love it. I respect her. I'm shocked by her, but she's not to my Sonic liking, you know? Up next is Bejeweled, and Bejeweled was in my mid. It was the second song in my mid. I had Karma and then Bejeweled, so it's pretty close to the God tier, I suppose. Bejeweled. This one is a mystery also. I don't wanna make hypotheses. I wanna just get into it. So let's listen to Bejeweled. Oh.
Baby love, I think I've been a little too kind.
She's been too kind, girl.
Going out tonight.
Yes, you are.
When I walk in
my
the
God.
room, I can still make the whole place
So
smile.
true.
They ask, do you have a man? I can still say I don't.
Oh my god, I don't remember. Okay, this is weird. This is a weird song. Very interesting production here. Very Jack Antonoff. My first thought is, I don't understand why this song is 3 minutes and 15 seconds and Midnight Rain is so short. Can we switch those? This one, I was really with it until maybe the last minute. I got a little bit bored. I'm interested in the concept of this song, and I like her I'm a bad bitch lyrics, obviously. But what does this song mean? It means I'm that bitch, and like that's a message I love to hear. But I've heard that message a couple times already. I want something new. I don't understand how this fits into the Midnight's theme, the deep confessions in the depths of the evening. It has a sexy late night theme, but it does not have a Midnight's phone call confession moment, a dream or a nightmare. So I'm gonna put Bejeweled in the low end of the mid tier, maybe in the top end of the bottom tier. Not my favorite so far. A little bit too much of the talk singing thing. Very Reputation, and I like Reputation, but I don't know. This, maybe if it was less of a Jack Antonoff number. I'm not sure if it's the production or what it is, but not my favorite so far. But you know what? That's the first one that I've been like, that's not my favorite. The rest of them are all my favorites. They're all my children. I love them. So up next, we have Labyrinth. And this is a confusing one to me as well, because I just have no fucking clue what this is going to be about. Kind of sounds like Cornelia Street. Is she saying papa? I don't like this so far. It's a lot of falsetto, and I like the falsetto, but this is a lot. I can definitely see she's trying to do some like experimental production on this half of the album. Do I like it? Not a lot. I will not be revisiting that song a lot. The writing is not that good. It's not that interesting. It's a little surface level. It doesn't tell us anything new. This was boring to me. Sorry, that's my opinion. I'm entitled to it in case you didn't understand. I just think that this song is like, it's overwrought. It is making a point that is simple in a really convoluted way, and that's reflective of the title, Labyrinth. It feels like I'm in a labyrinth when I'm listening to it. I'm like, when will this end? When will I get out of it? But yeah, okay, so that was a snooze. We're gonna go straight into Karma, okay? And I want this to be a banger. I want this to slap me in the face and pull my hair and spit in my mouth. Like, I need this song to give me everything, especially because the last 2 tracks, 3 tracks actually, not things that I plan to revisit constantly. So I need something like Anti-Hero. I need something like Maroon's chorus, okay? That's what I need. A Midnight Rain, okay? That's what I need it. I have a whole thing with Karma. The Karma album is not real. I know that it isn't. I'm not even gonna say that I'm guessing anymore. Like, I know that it's, the idea that you have of what Karma is fake. It's not real. I have multiple videos about this. Go and watch it if you're interested. But I think this is probably gonna be about, you know, having a vendetta, wanting to get revenge, blah, 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 all of that stuff. What goes around comes around. You have bad karma, I'm a good person. Karma is at the very top of my mid tier, so it's very close to being in the God tier, and I'm going to guess that it'll stay there. I hope that it goes into the God tier, but we're just gonna have to see. If this song is like a slow number or like has really sparse, minimal production, I'm gonna be annoyed. Like, I want this one to have like, I did something bad kind of energy. I want it to, again, I told you, I want it to slap me in the face and to slap me for her. Oh, tune me in, girl. Beat me up. Ooh! Okay, yes, yes. Yes! Fuck, okay. Ooh! Yes! Yes! Ah! Karma is a cat in my lap purring because it loves me. I'm gagged. Karma is my boyfriend! Fuck! The implications that has on world peace. The breeze in my hair on the weekend. Me and Karma vibe like that. Stop! Ah! Yes, come on. Yes, it is. It is. Taylor Swift, the Bounty Hunter. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, 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 yes. I'm in another world right now. I am obsessed. I'm obsessed. That was unbelievable. That is God tier. Is that number 1? Is it number 1? It's gone from middle tier to number 1. That was, I was worried at first with the verse. I think you could have seen it in my face. But when that chorus kicked in, Karma is my boyfriend. The literary implications that that statement had on the publishing industry of books were never sold anymore because we learned everything that we need to know from Karma. That is poetry. It is the mother I never had. It is the sister I always wanted. It is what Karma is my boyfriend. Actually, Karma is a cat purring in my lap, okay? I really heavily relate to this. Karma is a relaxing thought. That speaks to the darkest, most vengeful, most exciting, and animating part of her. And I am deeply compelled by this song. This song is so self-referential. Karma and I are like that. It is, this it is that bitch. And also I think that Karma the song itself proves that Karma the album never existed. So double whammy, should win a Grammy. I'm putting that in God tier, and God bless you if you also have it in your God tier, and if you don't, I suggest that you clean your ears out better. Up next is something that I predicted to be a flop, Sweet Nothing. It's also in my bottom tier towards the end. Question was catapulted out of there, so I guess Mastermind is the very bottom at my bottom tier, but Sweet Nothing comes first. And Sweet Nothing, I think it's gonna be slow, a snooze, a love song. After Karma, you know who is my boyfriend, Karma. After I had that first date with my boyfriend, I'm not sure that I want to go home and watch reruns of Grey's Anatomy. Do you know what I mean? Seems like it's nice to have a friend, which is not off to a good start for me.
Voices that implore, you should be doing more. To you I can admit that I'm just too soft for all of it.
Ooh, this is about, I think, the pressure of everybody wanting her to speak out on important issues. Okay, it's not as bad as Dorothea, It's Nice to Have a Friend. I thought it was gonna be that sound, which I really hate, but it wasn't that, so that's okay. This is also going into my bottom tier just because I will not revisit this. It's not that interesting to me, but I like the idea. I like what she's exploring here. I do think that it is like related to some professional moment. Like they say everybody was like running around doing stuff to me, and like I was just going home to her sweet nothings while this was all happening. Okay, we have one more song. What the hell? How did this happen so fast? Mastermind was definitely in my bottom tier. It was actually the second last one, just because I was like, what could this be about? I'm hoping that it's about the Masters situation and how she's a genius. That's what I want it to be. I want this to be a banger. I do not want another kind of like labored number, but it's the end of the record, so I don't know. Lavender Haze and Mastermind, I wonder what their conversation is gonna be, because they're the bookends. They start and they close this chapter. Oh, this is the music from the trailer. This sounds like the Skins intro song.
Checkmate, I couldn't lose. What if I told you none of it was accidental, and the first night that you saw me knew I'm a mastermind?
Okay, I can get into it. This is giving me
Told you I'm a mastermind.
the Archer's problem, where it like roars to go and doesn't take off. It hasn't taken off yet, maybe it will. Sounds like Supercut a little bit.
I'm only cryptic and Machiavellian 'cause I can.
I'm only Machiavellian because I care. Okay, I like that, but I think, like I said, it suffers from that Archer thing where it doesn't take off, and we could have done a lot more with that song, I feel. You know, if I was in the room writing and telling her what to do, I would be interested in pulling that along. But I think, you know, there's notions of fate and destiny and planning and scheming and plotting, you know, the hallmarks of Taylor Swift's life and times. But is it in my God tier? It's certainly not. Where would it go? In my mid tier, probably. All right, I'm going to take a moment to do my God tier, my mid tier, and my bottom tier. Initially in the God tier, we had Midnight Rain, Snow on the Beach, Vigilante Shit, Anti-Hero, and You're on Your Own Kid. I would like to switch it up. So I'm gonna put Midnight Rain in it. I can't rank them currently, I'm just gonna do them in groups, okay? So I need 5 tunes to go into my God tier. So I'm gonna have Midnight Rain, I'm gonna have Anti-Hero, duh. I'm gonna have Karma, that is really standing out to me as an amazing song. I'm gonna have Maroon, shockingly, I'm gonna have Maroon in there. I didn't think that I would, but I did. And I'm on the fence between You're on Your Own Kid and Question. I think I'm gonna go with You're on Your Own Kid, so that's my God tier. My mid tier is gonna start with Lavender Haze, because that was a banger, and then we're gonna go into mid tier towards the top. Also, I'm gonna put Snow on the Beach, and I'm gonna put Vigilante Shit in the mid tier, and then my bottom tier is gonna be Sweet Nothing and Labyrinth. I don't really want to put anything else in there at this current moment, so that's where I'm gonna leave it. But if you watched this, thank you very much for watching it. That was a journey. That really was a journey. I mean, I feel different, and I cannot wait to see the visual component of this, because I think it's gonna add another layer to the story. I will shortly be reacting to the Anti-Hero music video. That's coming out in a couple of hours. I'll also react to the chaotic surprise announcement. I might just shove that into the music video reaction, though. So I hope that you liked this. If you did, subscribe to my channel. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at @JeSuisZachary to avenge me from what happened. And also follow me on Instagram. I'll leave everything, my podcast, linked down below. You can find me wherever I am, and I will see you there. Okay, I'll see you later. I mean, we're gonna have a lot of reactions over the next week, so stick around and stay tuned.